looking. He's going to heave one deep down the field. It's going to be to the goal line. It's going to be gone. It's a touchdown. And the Gators have won this.
Good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the stream. Suited up, boys. Suited up, ready to rock and roll. You guys already know. Fired up. Great game. Great game from Billy Ballsack and the boys. Dialed in. The first half was phenomenal. Second half wasn't exciting as the first half. Not sure if they were trying new things, trying to get things figured out, testing a few things. Didn't seem as explosive. Billy's a kind of a classy dude. Maybe he didn't want to put Shane Beamer into the dirt. If it's me, I'm putting up 100. But Billy maybe kept it cool, kept it calm and collected. But look, old boy Becca Tiger was born last Saturday. We won last Saturday. He's here for this Saturday. We win this Saturday. We flipped Rashad out just a few days ago. Things are humming right now, boys. Okay? The defense looks dialed in. We were questioning Patrick Toney and company. I don't think we can question anymore. That's my thoughts on that. Right off the rip there. It's crazy to me that we lose Britton Cox, who as all fans felt, the top defensive player on the team. And it looks like we have just catapulted ourselves into another dimension since then. Could he have been that big of a cancer? I don't know. But proof's in the pudding, boys. Look what we're seeing on the football field. Spencer Rattler is a joke. I don't care if that guy's playing for Hulu, Netflix, Amazon Prime, Apple TV. I don't care who puts him on a TV show. Guy's dog shit. Okay? And I love it. I love every second of it. Overrated as all get out. He's trash. I couldn't be more thankful for how bad he is. I love seeing him just completely rattled all day long. Because, boys, let's have a day. Okay? Because we were humming out there. We should be ecstatic right now as football Gator fans. And fired up, boys. Drop a like. Let's get excited. I've felt this pumped since Utah. Utah was a different level that we haven't hit yet. We beat Florida State. I'll probably be back. I'm probably headed to the Kennedy Space Center to leave the Stratosphere with old Jeff Bezos. We go ahead and take down old FSU. Okay? But I love the fact that we rolled South Carolina. Absolutely rolled those boys. We're bowl eligible, which gets me fired up. Okay? We're 6-4 now. Okay? Looking like we could go 7-4 next week, followed by 8-4. We all talked about it a few weeks ago. If we could finish 8-4, would we be happy? Yes, we would. Okay? Kentucky went down. We could finish third in the East behind Tennessee and Georgia, which would be essentially two playoff teams, which is, all things considered, which is incredible. A lot of things that are going to be unanswered. Does Anthony stay? Right? Is Tyrants leaving? Or Soren's Tyrants? I don't know. These are things that we don't know yet. We don't have the answers to. But if they stay, how does next season pan out? How are we looking for next season? Let's see what you guys are saying in the chat, because everyone's fired up to be here, boys. Let's make sure we're dropping a like. Jordan, what's going on, man? Scott, by far the best team game all year. I couldn't agree more. From both sides of the ball, it was nice to finally see things clicking on both ends. Typically, when we have one versus the other, the offense did slow down a little bit, but the rushing attack, and we should be pumped because Caleb Douglas, great game. The young wide receiver core looked really good, and we know what the core is coming in as well too. Let's see what you guys got. Florida boy 9-4 with the bowl W. I'm loving it. Big Dads with the strip. Come on now. Let's go, boys. We build. Let's go. Agreed on the defense. Props for Billy actually pulling him. Yeah, I'm pissed. I'm pissed at Naquan that he fumbled the ball there at the end, taken away from Kyle Ingle, because Kyle Ingle was going to throw a little dot to Caleb Douglas. I felt it. I felt it in the air. That frustrated me a little bit, but it is what it is. That's part of it. I wanted to put 40+ on the board. That's really what I wanted as a fan. I just wanted Shane Beamer and Shane Rattler just to be completely just dismantled. 6-3 football team, a decent football team. I wasn't really, excited. Look, I said early on Kentucky was trash. You guys remember, the ones that OGs been watching for a minute, I said that we beat ourselves against Kentucky. Kentucky's not a good football team, and they proved that to be true today, which has me even more excited that they sucked it up. Bama beating Ole Miss puts LSU into the SEC championship, which stings a little bit. You hate to see that, but just allows for them to go and get absolutely steamrolled by Georgia. But Florida looks good, boys. I wish we were able to, kind of get warmed up. I was talking with Carter here today of like, I wish we could play like the NFL. We could play Georgia again, where you play in your conference. You get to play teams twice. It would be great to get to play these guys again. Now that we're kind of finding a rhythm, we're finding ourselves. Anthony's really building his stock by week. He has 2 more weeks to really amp that stock up. I could see him building his stock up even more, and I don't see him coming back. I really don't. I think the scouts are coming after him hard, simply just off the potential. Look, there's a lot of missed passes today that would, if I'm a GM, I would hold off on. I would like to see another year, but there is a lot of upside, and if you could get him cheap, you could get him late, could be a huge difference maker for you for your football team. Great game, yes, absolutely, boys. Big win, absolutely. Let's drop a like, boys. Let's see how many likes we can get before we fire it up. Fire it up. We want Bama. Hey, Bama wants us. Let's get it right. Bama don't want the smoke right now, boys. I would love to play me some Bama. You can, anywhere, anytime, anywhere. Nick, this is what I was saying too. We're projected to play either Oklahoma right now or Illinois in a bowl game. Let us pick. Let the fans vote on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, put out like 3 options out there and let the fans vote what we want to see. The bowl game's for us. What do we want to do in December when we're chilling around with the family hanging out? Let's give us a game that we're gonna get pumped about. Give us Bama. Give us Oklahoma. I don't want to fight Illinois. We want to play Illinois in the middle of December. No, don't give me that nonsense. Give me Oklahoma. Give me Bama. Give me like a USC or UCLA if they lose. Maybe an Oregon, right? Like give me something good. Give me a Texas. That's what we want. We want no Illinois nonsense. Bro, the turnovers today were incredible. Big Dez getting the strip. Rashad Torrance causing the fumble or getting the fumble. That back-to-back fumbles. I mean, that was electric. I feel like we didn't capitalize on it enough, but I'm getting nitpicky here because when you're up by a lot, you kind of just want to stack on top of that. Look, there was still a lot of mistakes, still a lot of things that need to be cleaned up, which I'm sure Billy's going to talk about. But we're moving in the right direction. As a Gator fan, the energy right now is at an all-time high. The recruiting seems to be kind of getting heating up. I'm hoping maybe we get a recruit later tonight or tomorrow. Why not? Lucas Simmons was there. How would you not want to be part of that O-line right now? That O-line was just dialed in, bro. The holes that these boys are running through, massive. How can you not look at that like, I want to be a part of that greatness? I think these next few weeks are going to heat up as a Gator fan, boys and girls. And I mean, what a time to be alive. What a time to be a Gator fan. I think, look, it's easy a few weeks ago, it's easy to be negative and say, hey, we suck, and it's frustrating. But Billy we trust. I have been preaching that since the beginning. I'm trusting in old Billy Ballsack right now, boys, more than ever. I think he has proven time and time again that we should continue to believe, continue to be like, yes, this is the guy. And look, I know a lot of people are going to say Brian Kelly, he's in his first year in the SEC Championship. Well, I want you to know there's a little fun fact I saw earlier today. There's only 3 other coaches that made it to the SEC Championship their first year coaching. Gus Mizell from Auburn, Les Miles from LSU, and Jim McElwain. Okay? Les Miles was a great coach. All credit to Les Miles. OG. Jim McElwain, dog water. Okay? The guy catches sharks on the weekends. Gus Mizell, or whatever his last name is, from Auburn, never won a natty. Won an SEC Championship, but never won a natty. So, winning your first year, or going to, at least just going to it your first year, what does that mean? Not much. Okay? How much of it did he walk into? There's a lot of scholarship players at LSU that old Chip walked into Brian walked into that Billy did not walk into. But that Florida LSU game is going to get extra spicy over the next few years, and I'm super excited for it. Let's see here. Sacker McDowell, don't wash that suit, bro. Gotta keep this thing bad boy suited up, boys. We might be looking for ourselves for a good week for some recruits. Hopefully we catapult ourselves into a top tier recruiting class over this next week as well. So, boys and girls, ladies and gents, thank you for stopping by today. Let's make sure we drop a like, social love. It's good. Hey, how about them Gators, baby? How about them Gators? Go Gators. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Make sure you guys tune in for the live stream. We have a special treat for you guys tomorrow. The gentleman that rushed the field during the Jacksonville Jaguars game, he's going to be on the show. Okay? So make sure you guys tune in for that. It's going to be absolutely electric. Have yourselves a day. Have yourself a night. Go drink some boozy booze. We're going to be live streaming later tonight for the UFC fight. Okay? So come make sure you guys check in at 10 o'clock if you guys want to hang out with us while you watch that. That's going to be at 10 o'clock. So turn the bell on. Like, subscribe. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.